My name is Brian Bashon. I'm 29 years old. I was born in Long Island, New York. I have a brother named Jordan, loving mother named Diana, and my father's name is Greg. When I was 10 years old, my father loaded us up into a motorhome and brought us out to Las Vegas for his new job in a car dealership. My mother cut hair at the swap meet. My father was a huge part of my life back then because he taught me so much about business. And if it wasn't for his ways, I don't know what kind of attitude I would have right now towards life. And I believe attitude is so important. He started working as a salesman and worked his way to the top. In just a few years, he was running the dealership and I got to watch it all. It taught me about being the lower man and working day in and day out to get to where you want to be. Put that work in and go after the big position in life. And if you work and work and work towards it, you're going to get it. After a few years, he was running it, and I got to see how ownership worked and how important it was to stay on top of everyone and make sure everyone's working together to accomplish one goal. You're a team. I never really said thank you to him for working so hard for us, and I want to take this opportunity to say thank you, Pops, for doing what you did for us. I went to high school at Bonanza High until about senior year when I dropped out. I got into a really low place, and for some reason I was just hanging out with the wrong people. I was out on my own, living from house to house and just being affiliated with the wrong people. I don't know really what happened, but I knew that I had to get out of there. I had to make a change or I was never going to amount to anything. I joined the United States Army as an airborne infantryman, and I signed up for 3.5 years. It's actually pretty funny. My mom, she probably could have killed me when I told her that she wanted me to go in and be a cabinet maker and just do the 18-month term and get out of there. In all honesty, I had no idea what I was signing up for either, but I knew from that point on that I was going to go after it all. I was going to try and be the best person that I could be and make sure that I never returned to the person that I was. After returning home and going through all the experiences that I had encountered while I was enlisted, I realized that I was the complete opposite before I started. I just wanted it all. I didn't know exactly what I wanted. I just knew I wanted to go, 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 and I did. I was a barback. I worked for the union. I did graphic designing, sign installations, BLM, firefighting, mixed martial arts, pest control. I realized one day that it wasn't all these jobs that weren't satisfying me. It was that I wasn't satisfying myself. I was doing whatever approached me instead of focusing on what was stirring inside. What was my actual dream? What did I want to do? My business is called Fallen Not Forgotten, FNF. It is an apparel line that displays a bold and a powerful image. I built a line that would allow the customer to do a few things. They were able to show their appreciation for those who have sacrificed. They were able to put on a t-shirt and tell everyone that sees them in that t-shirt a message without even saying anything. That guy or girl is a good person. They are here to contribute to this nation, that they work hard for theirs. And there was also one other thing that was a must for me. I needed everyone to know that once they bought that t-shirt, that they were part of something big. They were part of something positive. There were two approaches that I knew I had to take with Fallen Not Forgotten. I had to sell on the streets and I had to go after the stores. I hit the streets of Las Vegas and I started selling on Fremont Street and at the gun shows for Memorial Day and Veterans Day weekends. Every event is such a great experience for me. People would tell their stories or show their appreciation. Practically every customer purchased a shirt. We were selling between 35 and 75 shirts within just a few hours. The events were so great to me though because the sales were instant and you could talk to the customer, you could physically be there, you could shake hands, you could share social networks. It's just so great to bring everyone together, to share a beautiful moment, and just to do it as one. So I also reached out to a few stores to see if they would try my line, which including the military PXs, which is also known as AFIs. And I went and sat down with an investor who told me he would help me get to even more retail stores. The return was great, and it taught me everything that I needed to know to push forward, and it made me realize how much the customer really appreciated what we were trying to do and how loyal they were to my line. The investor, when I went and met up with him, he showed me something that changed Fallen Not Forgotten instantly. He showed me these display stands that could hold our products in it, and it would also grab the attention to the customer to bring them in. At that point, I pretty much shut down the operation and I went to work. I went to remodeling my design. I found the quality t-shirt for a great price. I found printers that would be able to satisfy any order. We built our website, and then I built the Patriot Package display stand. After completing all this last year, I went and I showed the investor everything that I had just built, and I told him all about my operation. He was not ready at all, and in all honesty, my stuff was way out of his league. He told me that he was going to get himself into the stores and then see what he could do with mine, plus I had to pay him for that. It was something that I could have done with someone else who was a little more serious, and I was pretty angry that I had just wasted so much time waiting for him. But on the bright side, I was ecstatic about what I had just created. I just made a strong foundation with a bold and powerful image, just like I had wanted to. All that did was just fuel my fire again. It drives me absolutely crazy now that I have done all this and I can't go to the next step because I don't have the means to do so. I can absolutely go find another investor, but I don't want to waste another year doing so. I want to go to a group of sharks. I want to tell them what I have, and I want to get serious about getting to work with someone that will get serious with me. I want FNF everywhere. I want the country to see this line. I want the country to enjoy this line. I want the country to come to our events. I love the FNF family, and I can't wait to allow others to join us. I need a shark to join me to make all this happen. I've invested $35,000 in a Fallen Not Forgotten so far, and all the mistakes have been made, so I'm seeking $80,000 for 15% of my company. I need the $80,000 to pay back my mother so she stops nagging me, and to put all of the planning to work. All of my presentations for the retail stores are written, they just need to be produced, and our marketing and event course is laid out. We just need the funds to go.